Got my first double. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I ought to be ashamed of myself, but I did not. It wasn't that I even forgot. I just didn't. I didn't take the time to video my doggone sets this go around. I'm back out here on this guy's property who had the kittens come up missing and the guineas and all that stuff. Well, they done got all his ducks, all his guineas, everything. I think he's down to 2 kittens. And he said night before last, he called me, he said, man, I got them. They howling, they kept me up all night long, blah, 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 blah. I said, hey, say no more. I'll be there first thing tomorrow. Set the traps. That was yesterday. And I did not film my doggone setups. But anyway, welcome back to Out Here Outdoors. We do have some tight chains. Y'all check this out. Oh yeah, we got a talker, boys. Look at yonder. Look, you quit biting your doggone, quit biting that trap. You better quit it. Y'all know what's better than one coyote? Check this out. This is why you always set a double sit. Y'all know what's better than one coyote? There's 2 of them bad boys, son. Ooh, look how pretty. One right there and one right there. Got my first double. Let's go, baby. Let's go. First double. You are not happy, are you? I'm finna get you, don't worry. All right, now. Get acting goofy. Get back. You was a rowdy one, ain't you? Huh? See? Now. Oh, female. Oh, mean female, too. That was a rowdy joke. One down, one more to go. That one I kind of messed his pad up a little bit. That sucks. We're gonna try to make this short and easy. Don't act a fool. You stop it. Yo, vicious. There you go. There you go. See? There you go. There we go. All right. Number 2. Come on. Male or female? You male or female? Huh? A male. Then caught you and your little girlfriend. Them jokers right there were absolutely vicious. They got me out of breath. And 2 of the biggest coyotes I think I've ever seen. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get all this reset. They both left me some scat that I can use anytime you get an opportunity to get their scat or whatever. And some people say make a reset in the same spot. I've heard the other day, don't make a reset in the same spot because of all the scent or whatever. But why not use that scent to your advantage? It already smells like coyote. They coming back. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I always do a double set. I always make a reset. Real quick before I do this, I'm gonna show y'all why I chose this location, why I chose this specific spot that works so well. Let me show y'all that real quick. All right, so let me zoom this out so you can see. So we got this great big old field right here, right? That's the gap I just drove my truck through. There's my truck. And there are game trails It's just a little island, a little thicket island right there. It ends right there, right there. And the other, it just goes all the way around, just a little thick island. But there are game trails for whatever reason to go right through this thing. I mean, it kind of looks like a doggone little den area anyway. And last year, or the last time I came by here, so the last year when I was trapping this place, see I had that trap right there. This is that same island behind me right there, okay? The other trap that I just showed y'all is right there. Caught a dog on both spots because they're using it for a travel corridor. Now, it kind of bottlenecks right here. That's his barn right there. That's where he's keeping all his animals, his kittens and his ducks and his geese and all that stuff. That's the barn that they stay at. So naturally, it's a perfect natural funnel for these old Yotes. And he's got a little logging road trail that goes in and out of this field right there too. So that being said, let me show y'all the whole picture. So that's the little island, right? I got one set right there, one set around the corner. And I really need to go around there, I guess, and put another set because man, you have got to do double sets every time for several reasons. One is if you catch one here, you're subject to catch another one right close to it because they run in packs. That was a male and female. There you go. Or sometimes the first one will go, say, trip that one. Well, if you got another one right close by, he might just wander on to the next one and get caught in it. So I always set a double set. I have been setting them over here on the opposite side, but I haven't caught anything but raccoons and possums over there. And this is only from that woodline to that island right there. I mean, you're talking 20 yards. But on one side, I ain't caught nothing but raccoons and possums. On the other side, I ain't caught nothing but coyotes. That makes 6 coyotes that come from that island right there, whether it be this trap or the other trap. 6 in one spot right there. So I'm gonna make my reset. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm gonna keep setting them right there, you know what I'm saying? Obviously that's a good spot. Anyway, y'all stay tuned just a minute, and I'm gonna show y'all just one of these resets. I'm not gonna show you both of them because you get bored to death. But anyway, so I'm gonna show y'all one reset. I'm gonna show you my baits, what baits. I mean, we're just kind of getting into it. This is my second year doing it, loving it, enjoying it. Y'all stay tuned. Hopefully y'all learn something by watching my stuff. We're gonna do a remake right quick, and then we're gonna get these coyotes taken care of. Appreciate y'all. All right, so here we go with the remake. This was the male coyote. Uh-oh, forgot my knife. All right, we're gonna get everything we need out. First and foremost, just got all my baits and everything right there. Let me go get my drill. And now, what I'm gonna do different here, I'm just gonna make a flat set because the doggone catch circle is crazy. But so I'm gonna go ahead and kind of get my hole established first this time. There. And I had Blakely's everything right here, so let's try to go back with Blakely's. All right, so my trap's gonna be here. And again, I'm just gonna do a flat set, so bare minimum on the digging. But deep enough to kind of have my chain and get all the metal underground, and about the size of my trap here. And before I go to setting anything, I'm gonna reset my trap. Like that there. I'm gonna get my polyfill. Go ahead and put it under the pan. Get it nice and flat. So this polyfill is all it's for. You stick it underneath the pan there, and when you go to sifting dirt on top of it, it don't block up the pan, so that the dirt don't keep it from going off. So I like to get my trap halfway set in there, and I'm kind of off to one side. I'm not dead center in line, what would be in line. If the coyote walked from the field up to it, I'm not in line. See how it's kind of off center. In line would be over here with my trap, okay? And I learned the hard way that you want your dog against your hole. That way they don't hit your dog walking up to it, okay? And again, you want to bed that thing in there really well. Essentially, you want to be able to touch each side. See how it's wiggling? We don't want that. Essentially, you want to be able to, and you can't always get it like that, but you know, I mean, you want to get it to the best you can. Just bed that sucker in there good. That's all I'm saying. Bed it in there good. And before I bed in my arms or whatever, I'm gonna set my night latch right there. Now she's got a kind of a hair trigger. Don't want all the big claws and everything, because coyotes don't like to step on claws. Really, any dog for that matter. They don't like to step on clods. I don't know, I guess it just bothers them. I don't know, bothers their feet maybe, something. I'm not real sure. But I try to get all my wiggle out. I'll try to take the time, spend the time, and get that thing. There it is, look at that. Zero wiggle, that's what you want, all right? Like I say, you want to bed it in all around the edges, but you don't want to hinder your arms from closing, because if you do, then you're gonna have a misfire. So that's about as bedded in as I can get for now. Now we're kind of camouflaging, and the only reason I drilled my hole right there first this time compared to just about every other time I set a trap is because y'all see that? I rubbed that pan right across that thing, just enough to uncover it. But I wanted to keep track of where my hole was going to be in conjunction to my pan this time. There it is. Whew. Right. You want it nice and covered up and blended in, but you don't want it so covered up that it ain't gonna trigger. You know what I mean? So there it is, nice thin layer of dirt. You can't see it. Got my bait hole there. I'm gonna put a lure hole on each side, kind of where they have to come in at an angle. Hopefully they step right there. We'll catch another one. I try to blend this in, camouflage it. Kind of hard once they make that doggone catch circle. It is hard to blend things in, but all right, that is absolutely as good as it's gonna get. Let me back up, show y'all what the finished product looks like. Look at there. See, it kind of blends in with all the rest of it. That is it. I'm gonna show y'all me. Whoa, don't fall over. All right, so I like to start with my bait hole, and I just break a limb off of a tree around us. Just a little small twig kind of. And I got 3 sticks. One from my bait hole, 2 from one for each lure hole, and then I'm gonna take that scat and put it somewhere in here. That way, let's see what we're gonna go with. We're gonna go with Predator Blues by Blakely Lures and the bait hole. That's gonna be the bait. Oh, Predator Blues. That's what I got. Predator Blues. Gonna give her a good stir. And I'm gonna get a pretty good chunk this time. That's a lot bigger than what I normally do, but that's because I had a different bait in this hole before, or in this area before, I should say. And you want to get it down in there as far as possible. You don't want them to be able to grab it with their snout or with their paws or any of that mess and pull it out of there. So this time we're gonna go with all Blakely stuff. This right here called Trapper's Gold I know you can't read the label anymore, but it's called Trapper's Gold. That's gonna be my lure on each side. I really like this stuff. That's why it's in a bag. It's really, really, really potent. And kind of syrupy. And it smells real skunky. And again, because I've already caught a coyote here, I kind of want to change things up, make it smell completely different than what it did the first time. Yeah, poking it down in there as far as you can absolutely get it. And that's it. And that's all it takes is just a little twig, stick it down in there, and just get you a little bit on there. I promise you, if you smell this stuff, you will understand. It does not take much at all. It is very, very potent. You know, stuff that away. Then lastly, while I got just my rubber gloves on, I'm gonna get this scat and kind of maybe put some right there. You don't want it back there, because if they go sniffing back there, well, that ain't doing you no good. And I know it seems kind of nasty, but that's why I got gloves on. So we got bait hole, lure hole. We got Blakely's Predator Blues in the bait hole, and Trapper's Gold and the lures. Camouflage, and that's it. I'm rolling out of here, y'all. And I appreciate y'all once again. Look, if you don't mind, if you like what I'm doing, you like watching all my shenanigans, from the rope tying to the catching fish to the deer hunting to the turkey hunting to the trapping, y'all go hit that subscribe button. We could use some more subscribers, please. I hate to use the word please, but I'm kind of begging at this point. I would like to, you know, broaden my whole YouTube deal, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, appreciate y'all watching Out Here Outdoors. We'll see y'all next time.